One of the biggest fears beginners have when caravanning is forgetting something important. And if I'm being honest, I remember that feeling very clearly. You're about to leave for a trip, you've packed your caravan, you've checked a few things, but there's still that thought in the back of your mind. Have I missed something? And that feeling can make the whole experience a bit stressful, especially when you're just starting out, because there are quite a few things to think about: setup gear, safety checks, connections, packing, and it can feel like a lot. I remember my early trips, double checking things, going back and forth, making sure I hadn't forgotten something important, and even then I still felt unsure. But then something changed. I created a simple checklist, and that made everything easier. Because instead of trying to remember everything, I had a system, and that's exactly what this video is about, giving you a simple, practical caravan setup checklist that you can follow every time so you don't forget anything and you can start your trips with confidence. Now let's start with the first part of the checklist, your pre-departure checks, because before you even leave, there are a few important things you want to make sure are done properly. I remember realizing how important this part is because once you're on the road, it's much harder to fix things. So taking a few minutes before you leave can save you a lot of trouble later. First, check your hitch. Make sure your caravan is properly connected to your vehicle. Secure, locked, and ready. This is one of the most important checks. Second, check your safety chains. Make sure they're properly attached. Third, check your electrical connection. Your lights, indicators, brake lights. Everything should be working correctly. I remember doing this check early on and realizing how much confidence it gave me before driving. Now let's talk about your load. Make sure everything inside your caravan is secure. Nothing loose, nothing that can move around while driving, because movement inside the caravan can affect stability. Now let's talk about something simple but important: tire pressure. Check your tires, both on your vehicle and your caravan, because correct tire pressure makes a big difference to safety and performance. I remember getting into the habit of checking tires regularly, and it became part of my routine. Now let's talk about mirrors. Make sure your mirrors are adjusted properly so you can see clearly behind you, because good visibility is essential when towing. Now, here's the key idea. This first part of your checklist is about safety and preparation, making sure everything is ready before you move. Because once this part is done properly, you can drive with confidence. And that's what sets the tone for the rest of your trip. Now that you've covered your pre-departure checks, this is where we move into the next part of your checklist, and that's what to do when you arrive at your destination. Because arriving is one of those moments where things can either feel smooth and easy or a bit stressful if you don't have a clear process. And I remember this stage very clearly. Pulling into a site, thinking about positioning, setup, connections, and trying to remember the order of everything. But once you have a simple checklist, everything becomes much easier. So let's walk through it step by step. The first thing you want to do when you arrive is not rush. I know it's tempting to jump straight into setup, especially if you've just finished driving, but taking a moment first makes a big difference. Look around your site, check your space, think about where you want your caravan to sit. I remember learning this early on, that good positioning makes everything else easier. So think about your power connection, your water connection, where your awning will go, and how much space you want around you. Once you're happy with your position, the next step is to secure your caravan. Handbrake on, wheel chocks in place. This step is about safety, making sure your caravan doesn't move while you're setting up. I remember the first time I properly used wheel chocks and how much more confident I felt knowing everything was secure. Now the next step is unhitching. Lower your jockey wheel, release the hitch, and carefully move your vehicle forward. Take your time here, no need to rush, because doing this properly makes everything smoother. Now let's move into leveling, and this is one of the most important parts of your setup. If your caravan isn't level, you'll feel it straight away, walking inside, sleeping, even using appliances. So here's the simple process. Check side to side first. Use leveling ramps if needed, then adjust front to back using the jockey wheel. I remember realizing how much better everything felt once the caravan was properly level. Now let's talk about stabilizer legs. Once your caravan is level, lower your stabilizer legs. But remember, they're for stability, not leveling. Just bring them down until they're firm. Now let's talk about connections. Power first. Connect your lead, then switch on. Check everything inside is working, then water. Connect your hose, turn it on slowly, check for leaks. I remember developing this routine and how it made everything feel more organized. Now let's talk about your awning. This is where things start to feel enjoyable. Roll it out, secure it, and adjust it properly. Take your time, especially when you're learning. Now here's something important. Always be aware of the weather. Wind can affect your awning, so make sure it's secure and safe. Now let's talk about your outdoor setup. Chairs, table, whatever you like to use. This is where you start to create your space. And this is one of the best parts of caravanning. Now here's the key idea for this part of your checklist. Follow a simple order. Position, secure, unhitch, level, stabilize, connect, set up. Because once you follow that order, everything becomes smooth and easy. And that's exactly what a good checklist does. It removes the stress of trying to remember everything. Now that you've got your arrival and setup checklist sorted, this is where we move into something that makes a big difference to your overall experience, and that's your during the trip and pack up checklist, because this is where a lot of beginners either forget small things or make things harder than they need to be. And I remember this stage very clearly. The first few trips, I had my setup sorted, but when it came to packing up and staying organized during the trip, things felt a bit scattered. But once I added these steps into my checklist, everything became much smoother. So let's break it down. First, let's talk about your during the trip habits, because what you do while you're staying makes your pack up much easier later. Simple things like keeping your space organized, putting things back where they belong, managing your waste properly. I remember noticing how much easier pack up became when I stayed organized during the trip, because you're not dealing with everything all at once at the end. Now let's talk about your power and water awareness. Even if you're in a caravan park, it's still good to be aware of how you're using things. And if you're free camping, this becomes even more important. I remember getting into the habit of checking levels, knowing how much I had left, and adjusting as needed. Now let's talk about something simple but important, daily checks. Take a quick look around your setup each day. Check your stabilizers, connections, and surroundings. It only takes a minute, but it helps you catch anything early. Now let's move into pack up, because this is where having a checklist really makes a difference. The first step is to reverse your setup process. Start with your outdoor area. Pack away chairs, tables, and anything outside. Then your awning. Take your time, secure it properly, and make sure everything is stored correctly. I remember learning to slow down here, because rushing pack up can lead to mistakes. Now let's move to your connections. Turn off power before disconnecting. Disconnect your lead and store it properly. Then water, turn off the tap, disconnect your hose, and pack it away. Check for any drips or leaks. Now let's talk about your stabilizer legs. Raise them fully and secure them. Then your leveling. Remove your ramps and store them. Now let's talk about your internal check. Make sure everything inside your caravan is secure. Cupboards closed, loose items stored, fridge secured. Because once you start moving, everything needs to stay in place. Now let's move to hitching up. Reverse your vehicle carefully, connect your hitch, secure it properly, attach your safety chains, connect your electrical plug, check your lights again. I remember developing this routine and how it gave me confidence before leaving. Now let's talk about a final walk around. This is one of the most important steps. Walk around your setup. Check everything. Nothing left behind. Nothing loose. Everything secure, because this is your last chance to catch anything before you go. Now here's the key idea. Packing up is not something to rush. It's something to do properly. Because once you follow a clear checklist, everything becomes smooth and stress-free. And that's what makes the whole experience better. Now, as we bring everything together, I want to leave you with something that will make this whole process feel simple and repeatable, because that's really what a good caravan checklist does. It takes something that feels overwhelming at the beginning and turns it into something that feels easy and natural over time. I remember when I first started trying to remember everything in my head. What do I check before leaving? What do I do when I arrive? What order do things go in? And it felt like a lot. But once I created a simple checklist, everything changed. Because I no longer had to remember everything. I just had to follow a process. And that's the key. Now let's quickly bring everything back together. Before you leave, you check your hitch, chains, lights, load, tires, and mirrors. When you arrive, you position your caravan, secure it, unhitch, level, stabilize, connect, and set up your space. During your stay, you stay organized, manage your resources, and do quick daily checks. And when you pack up, you reverse the process step by step. Outdoor setup, awning, connections, stabilizers, internal check, hitch up, and final walk around. That's your system. And once you follow it a few times, something really important happens. It becomes automatic. You don't have to think about every step. You just move through the process naturally, and that's when everything becomes easier. Now, here's something important. You don't need a complicated checklist. You don't need something long or overwhelming. You just need something simple that works, because simple systems are the ones you actually use. Now let's talk about confidence one more time, because this is what everything leads to. At the beginning, you might feel unsure. You might double check things. You might take a bit longer, and that's completely normal. But every time you go through your checklist, you build confidence, because you're proving to yourself that you can do it. And over time, that confidence grows. Now, here's the best part. Once you have a checklist, you remove one of the biggest sources of stress in caravanning, forgetting something, because you're no longer guessing. You're following a system, and that gives you peace of mind. I still remember the moment where I realized I wasn't worrying about forgetting things anymore, because I had a process, and that made the whole experience more enjoyable. Now, if you're just starting out, here's the best thing you can do. Create your checklist. Keep it simple. Use it every trip and improve it over time, because that's how you build a system that works for you. And once you have that, everything becomes easier. And if you want more simple, practical caravanning advice like this, make sure you hit subscribe, because I'll be helping you every step of the way.